getting the upper body into the movements a little bit more, warming up the hip joint. All right, great. Now we're going to start stepping out to the sides. We'll step out to the right and the left, and right and left, and right and left. And remember, in today's session, when I talk about left and right, it's your left and right. So consider me your mirror. All right, just a couple more on each side. And we're going to take it into a nice light march in place as we're seated. Now, if you're finding the warm-up is a little bit taxing for you, if you're getting tired already, you may want to remain seated. But I'm going to actually stand up slowly out of my chair, and I'm going to continue marching in a standing position. And we're going to continue warming up the hips. So I'm going to come around behind the chair for stability, standing behind the chair. And we're just going to take each leg back behind us. We're going to take the right leg back and left leg back. And right and left and right and left. Continuing to warm the muscles around the hip. And we'll do a couple more on each side. Good, and we're going to march it out. Now we're going to warm up our hamstrings. So we're going to do a little bit of a leg curl. So again, you can hold onto the chair if you like for stability. We're going to curl the right leg up and left and right and left. This time we're bending the leg at the knee, bringing the foot toward our bottom, warming the big muscle up in the back of the thigh. A couple more times on each side. Excellent, and we're going to keep marching it out. And I'm going to turn to the front. So we can keep marching, and if you're getting tired already during the warm-up, you can take it in just a tap to the front. Okay, but I'm going to keep marching at a fairly brisk pace, and I'm going to start bending the arms at the elbows. So adding in a bicep curl as I march. I'm just letting the arms up, warming up the elbows. Good, and let's stop there. I'm going to bring the arms out to the side. My elbows are bent. And I'm going to take the right arm out and the left arm and right and left. And if it doesn't make you dizzy, you can turn and look in the same direction as you take the arm out to the side. Good, a couple more times on each side. So the warm-up's not meant to be a cardio workout necessarily. Our heart rate's going to come up a little bit. We're just warming up our muscles and our joints, getting it ready for the strengthening portion of the program. Okay? We're going to press out to the front and spread the fingers out wide. I'm going to come a little bit closer to the camera. So we're just pushing. Push to the front and pull. And push and pull. Good. And you stretch the fingers way out. Tight fists when they come back in. Push and pull. A few more times as we march. 2 and 1. Good. We're going to keep marching. And remember, if you're getting tired already, you can just take it into a toe tap, or you can march while you're sitting down. All right. We're going to continue to warm the shoulders up. We're going to reach high up above the head, starting on the right side. We're going to reach high up with the right and high up with the left. As high as you can get it comfortably. If you have shoulder issues, you may not be able to go very high, but we want to try to warm that shoulder up as best we can. All right, good. A couple more times on each side. We're almost done the warm-up. Let's just march. Last thing we're going to do is shrug our shoulders. So arms just loose down to the side. Bring your shoulders to your ears, up and down, and up and down, and up and down. Good. A few more times. 2, and 1. Excellent, and down. Good. All right. So that was our warm-up. We went through all of the major joints in the body, got our heart rate elevated a little bit, and we're getting the blood and the oxygen flowing to the rest of the body as well too. All right. So we're going to stop with our warm-up. Feel free to grab a drink if you need one. And we're going to focus on doing some balance work now. So I need everybody to come into close to their chair. So I'm going to turn my chair close. Turn my chair towards you so you can see. We're going to work on balancing on our left foot first. So I want you to be on the side of the chair that you can hold on to with your left hand. And we're going to be raising our right foot up off the ground. All right? So what I'd like to try to do is bring the right leg up as high as we can to the front. And we're going to balance on that left foot. And we're going to try to hold it for 30 seconds, if we can. You can hold on to the chair if you need to. Even with just a finger on the chair, you may notice that it gives you enough stability to hold on and keep balancing. Engaging the core, nice and strong. And we're already halfway through it, 15 seconds. Try to keep balancing on that left foot. Not too much longer. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, and let the foot come down. We're just going to march it out slightly. So if you made it to 30 seconds, that's great. If you didn't make it to 30 seconds, that's still good. We're going to keep working on that, all right? So as you build strength, strength also contributes to good balance, all right? We're going to try a different balance exercise next. We'll stop with our marching. And I'm going to place my right foot in front of my left, heel to toe, one foot in front of the other. So we're reducing our base of support. So the space that our feet take up on the floor, as it becomes narrower, it gets harder to balance. So if you can stand like this, one foot in front of the other, heel to toe, that's great. We're even going to try to make it a bit harder. We're going to shift our weight to that front foot. And we're going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring it back to both feet. And shift the weights to the back foot by bending the back knee slightly. And we're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shift the weight to both feet. And feet come apart. Excellent. So again, if you needed to hold on to the chair to do that, that's fine. You can also keep the feet slightly staggered. Not one in front of the other, but slightly staggered. That will also make that easier for you. If you found it too hard, heel to toe. All right? We're going to try more of a dynamic balance movement now. We're going to add some action into the activity to challenge our balance a little bit more. We're going to be lunging in different directions with our right foot, right? And we're always going to be coming back to center. So I'm going to show you first, and then we'll try a few together, okay? So I'm going to place my hands on my hips, but as always, you can hold on to the chair. You can lunge forward with the right foot. So my weight's on my right foot, and I push back. And then I lunge to the corner, and I push back. And we're going to try forward again. And I'd like you to try it with me. To the corner, and push back, and forward, and push back, and corner, and push back. Good. Forward, and back, and corner, and back. A couple more times in each direction. Forward, and back, corner, and back. Good. One more time. Forward, and back, and corner, and back. Excellent. All right. Of course, we have two sides to the body, right and left. We've only done right side. We're going to take it over to the other side of the chair and now do all of those actions on the left side. So you want to be able to be close enough to the chair that you can grab onto with your right hand if you need to. And we're going to start by balancing on our right foot. So hands on the hips, or you can hold on to the chair if you need to. I'm going to turn to the side. We're going to bring our left leg up to the front, and we're going to try to balance on our left foot, and we're going to try to hold it for 30 seconds. And you can keep a hand on the chair if you need to, or just a finger, or even try it without. and see how long you can make it. We're only going to try to go to 30 seconds. And we're already halfway through at 15 seconds. And this is a challenging exercise. This challenges our static balance, our ability to stay upright in one position without movement. 2, 1, and foot comes down. Good, excellent. All right, we're going to try that tandem stance again. So one foot in front of the other. So we're going to take our left foot right directly in front of our right foot, heel to toe, decreasing that base of support. You can hold on to the chair if you need to for stability, or try placing the hands on the hips. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me. We're going to shift our weight to the front foot by bending the front knee slightly and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the weight back to both feet. Shift the weight now to the back foot. My feet are still heel to toe. Shift the weight to the back foot by bending the back knee and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weight to both feet, feet side by side. Good. All right. We're going to try that lunge movement that we did before. We're going to lunge forward and out to the corner with the left leg. So you can place the hands on the hips. We're going to lunge forward with the left foot and push back, and then out to the front corner and push back.
Cory,
Forward.
can you hear me okay?
I can, yes.
Yeah, so I was just gonna say I was impressed on the last side. Everyone kept their chest nice and proud and kept their chest, upper body quiet. So that was really good.
Very good. All right. So for those of you that are new to the class who may not have attended before, Erin's my sort of eye in the sky. So she's keeping an eye on people that have their video live in order to correct their form and let me know if I need to cue people differently. All right. So we're going to keep lunging with that foot. We're going to lunge forward and back and to the corner and back and forward, push back, corner and back, forward and back, corner and back. A couple more times in each direction. Forward and back, corner and back, and one more time to the front and back, and one more time to the corner and back. Excellent. All right. Everybody did a great job on that one. We're going to take the opportunity to grab a drink. And we're going to stay standing for a little bit longer. We're going to do some work on our hip flexors. So we're going to be doing some knee raises to the front. If you have ankle weights, this may be a great time for you to put on your ankle weights if you haven't already. And maybe, Erin, can you let me know if people are putting on their ankle weights? Can you see if I have to give people enough time?
The Adamson sisters are putting on ankle weights. Lost Pam. And I think maybe
so
you're
if you
doing
have
some ankles. I think we're pretty good. I think most people are kind of almost there. Yep, there we go.
Okay, great. All right. So we're going to be working our right hip flexor first, your right hip flexor. We're going to be doing some knee raises to the front, focusing on slow tempo. You can hold on to the chair with your left hand if you need to. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see proper form. We're going to start nice and tall. Stomach is in, shoulders are up, back, and down. Nice tall posture. We're going to be bending our right leg at the hip, bringing it up, and then slowly back down. And up. And slowly back down. And up. Good. Breathing in as we lower. Exhale as we raise. And down. And up. And down. And up, keeping the core engaged. And down. We're going to try 5 more. Up. And down. And 4 more. Up. And down. And 3 more. Up. And down. And 2 more. Up. And down. And last one, bringing it up and down. Excellent. All right. So you should have felt that in through the front of the right thigh, especially if you had your ankle weights on. It provides a little bit more resistance for that exercise. We're going to take it over to the other side of the chair. We're going to try to do a set of 10 on the left leg. Same idea, keeping proper tempo, nice and tall. So core is engaged, looking straight ahead, so not looking down at the ground. All right. Let's take a breath in. Exhale as we bring the left thigh up and relax. And up and down. And up and down. Good. If you want to practice your balance, you can place hands on the hips. Up and down. And up and down. Good. We're going to try 5 more of those. Nice and slow. Up and down. And 4 more. Up and down. And 3 more. Up and down. And 2 more. Up and down. And last one, bringing it up and down. Excellent. All right, let's just march it out. So you should have felt that in through the front of the left thigh toward the crease of the hip. So our hip flexors join just above the hip. Our quads, we're working the front of the thigh for that one. All right. We're going to switch it up. We're going to work our hamstrings next, the back of the upper thigh. You're going to come to the side of the chair that you can hold on to with the left hand again. We're going to work that right leg. And I'm going to ask Aaron to watch form on this one. And I'm going to show you what not to do on this one first before we actually do it the correct way. So what we're going to be doing is bringing the right leg, bending at the knee and bringing it up. A lot of people will actually engage the hip and bring it up, bend at the hip at the same time as bringing the leg toward the bottom. We're not working the hip flexor on this one. We're focusing only on the hamstring. So knees and thighs stay together. You're just bending the leg at the knee, bringing the foot toward the bottom, and relax. All right, so let's try to do 10 of those together. We're going to bring the leg up and pause and relax. And up and pause and relax. And up and pause and relax. And up and pause and relax. We're going to try to do a set of 10, so we're almost halfway through. Up and pause and relax. We're going to try to do 5 more. You may already be feeling it in the back of the right leg. And down. And 4 more. Up and down. And 3 more. Up and down. And 2 more. Up and down. And last one, up and down. Excellent, and we can march it out. Okay, just relax the tension in the hamstrings. How did everyone's form look there, Erin? Was it okay?
Yep, people's form looked good. I'd say use the chair if you need to use the chair. A few of you probably don't necessarily need it, so it's not a bad thing to add a bit of a balance challenge to that as well.
Excellent, all right. So we're gonna do the left side. Again, knees and thighs close together, avoid movement at the hip. You can hold on to the chair like Erin mentioned if you need to help with stability. We're going to bring that left foot up behind and pause and relax. And up, pause and relax. And up, pause and relax. Good, engaging the core. Don't hold your breath. So we're going to keep breathing through the exercise. Breathing in. And blow it out. And breathing in and out. I'm going to try 5 more of those. Down and up and down and up. Good. We're going to do 3 more. And up. And 2 more. And up. And last one. Up. Good. And relax. Good. We're going to march it out. All right. We're going to take a break now. We're going to do some exercises sitting down. So we're getting off of our feet for a bit. But before we do that, we have one more exercise for the lower body. And they're called stand to sits or sit to stands, depending on where you're starting from. So it's like a squat, and it's good for our glutes, so our bottom, and the big muscles in the legs as well too, the thighs. So we're going to start in front of our chairs. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me from a side view. We're going to be coming back down slowly toward our chair. So our bottoms come down toward the chair. We're not actually going to touch the seat. And then we're going to rise back up. So you want to be in front of your chair, feet about shoulder width apart, toes pointing slightly out. And you're going to be taking your bottom back. So arms across the chest if you need, if you're able to, or you can reach for the chair if you think you're going to tip back. But arms across the chest. We're going to take the hips back as we go down slightly, almost to our chair, and then back up. We want to keep the head and the chest forward, so don't look down at the ground. Keep looking straight ahead. Let's take the hips back as we go down, almost to our chairs, and back up.
So
and
Cory, people are looking good. A few people, their knees are caving in, so they may want a small ball. Like, Mom, your knees are caving in when you sit. And a few of you, your chest is going forward a little bit too much. Lee and Kathy, just keep your chest up more upright as you sit back. Nice wide stance, Pam. That's good. That's easier on the back. If you have low back issues, go a bit wider with the feet.
So Erin was mentioning you want to avoid your knees coming in like this or going out. So knees track over the ankles as you come down. So we're going to come down slowly and back up. And down slowly and back up. And if you have a ball, you can use it as a cue as well too. So ball in front of the chest. The ball comes up and down in a straight line and up. So don't point the ball down toward the ground. It's going up and down in a straight line and up. We're going to try to do 4 more. Down and up. And 3 more. Down and up. And 2 more. Down and up. And last one, I'm going to challenge you a little bit more. We're going to go down slowly and actually end sitting in the chair. So let's take it down slowly. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a seat. Your bottom can sit in the chair now. All right? Great job. You can set the ball to the side if you grabbed your ball. And you can grab a drink if you have a drink close by as well too. So what I'd like to do now is give our legs a bit of a rest. And we're going to take it into an exercise to work the chest. So if I could have everybody grab their bands. And today, if you don't have bands, you can simply go through the motion of the exercise to work range of motion around the shoulders and the elbows as well too. We're going to place the bands underneath the arms, across the shoulder blades at the back. Hands are close to the body to start with, and your bands should be fairly tight when the hands are close to the body. We're going to sit up nice and tall. Stomach is in, so our core is engaged. Shoulders are up, back, and down. Take a breath in. Exhale as you extend the arms to the front, keeping a slight bend to the elbow, and a pause, and then relax. Okay? So nice and tall. We're going to take the bands out to the front, and pause, and relax. So avoid pulling yourself forward or letting yourself come back. All right, so nice and tall. Let's take the bands out to the front and relax. And to the front and relax. We're going to try 5 more of those. Out to the front, breathing in, and exhale on the exertion. And in, And 3 more, out to the front, and pause, and relax. And 2 more, out to the front, and pause, and relax. And last one, out to the front, and pause, and relax. Very good. All right. We're going to drape the band behind us. Don't put it too far away because we're going to use it again in a moment. I told you we were going to give the legs a break. It was only a quick break. We're actually going to focus on the front of the thighs again. So those big muscles at the top of the leg, our quads. We're going to sit back in our chairs. So I'm going to give you 2 options for this exercise. If you are wearing ankle weights, do not worry about crossing the legs. But if you aren't wearing ankle weights, you can use your other leg to provide resistance. So we're going to do a straight leg raise out to the front. So I'm sitting back to where the back of my chair. We're going to be raising our right leg out to the front. But if you want to make it harder, cross your left foot over your right leg to provide some resistance. All right? And as I said, if you're using ankle weights, don't worry about crossing. Okay, we're going to straighten the right leg and relax. And straighten and relax. And if you actually place your hand on your right thigh, you can feel the thigh muscle working, the quadricep muscle is working to raise the leg and lower. And up and down. We're going to try 5 more of those. Up and down. And 4 more. Up and down. And 3 more. Up and down. And 2 more. Up and down. And last one. Up and down. Excellent. All right, we're going to uncross the left foot over the right, from the right. Same idea on the left side. If you're using ankle weights, don't worry about crossing the legs. But if you're not using ankle weights, let's cross the right foot over the left. Nice and tall, engage that core. Shoulders are up, back, and down. Even though we're not working on the upper body, we want to keep a nice upright posture. We're going to bring the left leg to the front and down. And if you place your hand on your left thigh, you can feel that muscle contracting, the quad. Okay? Up.
So Cory, this one, I would say everyone looks really good on this one. One thing I'd mention, just as a side note, is if you like to cross your legs, this is the right way to cross. Cross at the ankle, not at the knee, because you can cause nerve damage, so that as you get into your 90s, you stop being able to feel your feet. So if you're a leg crosser, cross your legs at the ankle, not at the knee.
Right, good point. And down. And up. And down. Let's try to do a couple more. Up. And down. And last one, up. And down. Very good. All right, and you can uncross. Okay, we're going to give the legs a break again. Feel free to grab a quick drink if you need one. We're going to take it into our next exercise. It's going to work the shoulders and the upper back. And we're going to use our bands for that exercise. Or if you don't have bands, you can actually use dumbbells if you have them close by. It's your preference. So I'm going to show you 1 repetition of each method so you know which one you might want to use. Dumbbells, if you're using dumbbells, you're going to hold the dumbbells in your hands, close to the body, nice and tall. Palms are facing towards you. You're going to raise the elbows out to the side, parallel to the shoulders but not higher, and then let the elbows come back down. So you're not lifting with the hands, you're lifting with the elbows. Think of the elbows coming up and your hands are just following. That's how you would do this exercise if you're using the dumbbells, okay? I'm going to use the band. So I'll show you the method with the band. We're going to place the band underneath the arches of the feet. We're going to cross the band in the front of our shins so that it makes an X. We're going to bring the bands inside the thighs, nice and tall. So our hands are just resting on our thighs. Stomach is in, shoulders are up, back, and down. It's the same movement, regardless of whether you're using the bands or the dumbbells. We're gonna bring the elbows out to the side. Our hands will follow, and then we relax. Out to the side, and relax. If you have shoulder issues on only one side, you may prefer to use the dumbbells so that you can keep a dumbbell in one hand and no weight in the affected arm that has the affected shoulder. Okay? So you're gonna bring the bands up. Try not to go higher than shoulder height. We don't want to place stress on the shoulder. And relax. We're just gonna try 4 more of this exercise. 4, breathing in, blow it out. 3, breathing in, blow it out. 2, and breathing in, blow it out. 1, and relax. Good. We're going to uncross the bands, and we can set the bands behind us. And let's grab a drink. Anything I need to be made aware of, Aaron? Everybody's doing okay?
No, everybody's doing great. I think everyone got the positioning of the bands, which was good, and everyone was keeping their shoulders lowered, which was good. Make sure you keep resistance all the way through. A few of you guys looked like it was a bit easy. Like Max, maybe if you have a harder band, because your positioning was really good, but I wondered if it was a bit easy for you. So do make sure that you're feeling that work in the upper back.
Okay, excellent. All right. We're going to give the upper body a rest. We're going to work lower body next. So if you have a ball, you can use your ball for this exercise. If you have a cushion nearby or a roll up towel, you can use that as well too. If you don't have either, you can actually engage the upper body to provide resistance to the inside. So we're going to work the inside and thighs next. I'm going to use the ball. So it's nice and tall, between the thighs, so not between the knees, but just behind the knee. Core is engaged. We can place the hands just on the outside of the thighs. And we're going to squeeze the ball, bring our knees close together. And working inside of the thigh, we're going to hold for number 5. So let's bring the knees in, squeeze the ball, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And squeeze, hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax.
Cory, can you hear me?
Yes.
So you got really quite difficult to understand for me. I don't know if for the rest of the group. Try again there for a second.
Okay.
Oh, that's a bit better.
So ball
yeah.
is in between the thighs. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. Ball is in between the thighs. We're going to be trying to squeeze the ball with our thighs, trying to bring the knees closer together. All right. And you can use a towel for this. As well as we're going to squeeze the ball with the thighs, bring the knees close together. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And squeeze and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. I'm going to change to the pillow so you can see that as well too. So between the thighs, we're going to squeeze the pillow, trying to bring the knees close together and hold. 3, 2, 1, and relax. And squeeze and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Now I'm going to do it without the pillow to show you. You can place the back of the hands to the inside of the thigh and provide resistance. So we're going to squeeze against our hands, try to bring the knees close together. 3, 2, 1, and relax. And squeeze, try to bring the knees close together and hold for 3, 2, 1, and relax. And we'll just do one more. Squeeze, try to bring the knees close together against the hands and hold for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Very good. All right. So those different variations, we were working the inside of the thigh, the adductor muscles. So if you don't have a ball at home, you can use a pillow. You can use your hands, your upper body to provide resistance. Okay. We're going to work our back next. So let's bring the bands around to the front. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me from side profile. We're going to place the bands underneath the arches of both feet. We're going to walk our feet out to the front so the legs are straight, and you'll notice I'm sitting toward the front of my chair, but not so far forward that I feel like I'm going to tip off. I still feel stable on the chair. Nice and tall, knees are slightly bent, stomach is engaged, so core is engaged, so belly button to spine, shoulders are up, back, and down. My hands are going to track along the seams of my pants, and before I start, the band is already kind of tight for me, all right? So we're going to draw the elbows back, shoulder blades come together, and we're going to pause and relax. Draw the elbows back, shoulder blades close together, pause, and relax. Elbows come back, shoulder blades together, pause, and relax. Keep the shoulders down, so try not to shrug your shoulders to your ears. Your shoulders stay down. Back, and relax. And back, pause, and relax. We're going to try 5 more. Bring the elbows back, and pause, and relax. And 4 more. Elbows back, and pause, and relax. And 3 more. Elbows back, pause, and relax. And 2 more. And relax. And 1 more. Elbows back, pause, and relax. Very good. All right, let's walk the feet back in. Bands to the side. All right. So we're going to do some more work on lower body. This one is optional for you. We're going to do our next exercise standing. So I'm actually going to do a sit to stand 10 times to work the lower body again. If you're already finding that you're too tired and your lower body's exhausted, take a breather, grab a drink while the rest of us try this exercise, all right? And then we'll do another exercise standing. So hands across the chest, sitting toward the front of our chair. Or you can push off the thighs as well too. We're going to get up nice and slow to standing. And let's have a seat back down slowly into our chair. So remember, take the bottom down, keep the head and the chest up as we rise. Knees over ankles and slowly back down into our chair. And up. And down. And up. And down. We're going to try 5 more. Up. And down. And 4 more. Up.
So you've just gone a bit garbled now, again, Cory.
Okay. 3.
Oh, there we go. We got you again.
Down.
Funny.
Okay.
Everyone's online this morning.
2. And down. And we're going to stay standing on the last one. Let's come up and stay standing. Good. And we can drop the arms down. Excellent. All right. We're going to come back and around behind our chairs. We're going to be working the outside of the hips next. So we're going to work right leg first. I'm going to turn behind just for the first set to show you the form for this. And for this one, I'd actually like you to keep holding onto your chair because we want to avoid tilting and leaning to one side. Okay? So I'm holding onto the chair, nice and tall. We're going to bring our right leg out to the side and slightly behind. So nice and tall. Bring the right leg, your right leg out to the side. And down. So it's coming out to the side, slightly behind, and down. So try to avoid side and down. Good. And you're working your right leg out to the side and down and to the side and down. And try to avoid leaning at the same time. Nice upright posture. We're going to try to do 4 more of those. And down. And 3 more. And down. And 2 more. And down. And last one. And down. Good. And we're going to march it out. Just relieve the tension in the hips. You may already start to feel it on the left side. Your left leg is working to stabilize the body and keep it upright. So your left hip has already been working, all right? We're gonna work that left hip even more though. We're gonna take that left leg out to the side. So hold on to your chair for stability to keep yourself from leaning. Let's take the left leg out to the side slowly. Pause and back down. And up to the side and pause and down. And out, breathing in, and exhale on the exertion, and breathing in, and exhale, and in. Okay, we're gonna try to do 5 more. Out to the side, and down, and 4 more, and down, and 3 more, and down, and 2 more, and down, and last one, and down. Very good. All right, let's march it out. All right, we're gonna work our triceps next. So the back of the upper arm. We're gonna use our band for that. So let's grab our band. You can do this one sitting down if you find you're getting tired. But if you can, try to remain standing. Okay, it becomes a weight bearing exercise with resistance. We're gonna work the right tricep first. So I'm gonna hold the band at the end of the band in my left hand out to the front. Good, bring the left hand to chest. You're gonna grab the band with the right hand, upper arm stays close to the body. We're gonna straighten that right arm and relax. So engaging the core is in, shoulders up, back arm is nice and tall. Slide hand to the elbow, when the arm straightens, and relax. And straighten, and relax. And straighten, and relax. 6, and relax. We're gonna do 5 more. Straighten, and relax. And 4 more. And relax. And make sure the band is tight enough that you're feeling resistance as you straighten the arm and relax. Let's just try a couple more. We're gonna do 2 more. And relax. And last one. And relax. Good, and we're gonna switch sides. So I'm gonna hold the band in my right hand out to the front, bring it into the chest and grab it with the left hand. Upper arm is down to the side. If you're standing, nice firm, firmly on the ground. Okay? Nice firm stance, stomach is in, shoulders up and down. We're gonna take the left arm, straighten it, slight bend to the elbow, and relax. And straighten, and relax. And straighten, and relax. Okay, we're gonna do 6 more, and relax. 5, relax. 4, and relax. And 3, relax. 2, and relax. Good. All right. Hands to the side. Come back to your chair. We're going to do one more lower body exercise, and then we're going to have a seat and get into our stretching and flexibility. So I'd like to work our calves next. And again, you can come back in around behind your chair for this one. So we're going to sit nice and tall. Feet hip apart. We're going to be going up on the toes with both feet and lowering down on a 3 count. So lowering down slowly. All right? So nice and tall to start with. Let's go up as high as we can onto the toes and down 3, 2, 1. And up high onto the toes as high as we can, down 3, 2, 1. And up high onto the toes and down 3, 2, 1. And up and down 3, 2, 1. And up. And down 3, 2, 1. Taking it up. And down 3, 2, 1. And 4 more. Up. And down 3, 2, 1. And 3 more. Up. And down 3, 2, 1. And 2 more. Up. And down 3, 2, 1. And last one, taking it up. And down 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right. You can march it out if you like. Just relax the tension in the muscles and the calves. Around, and we're going to have a seat in our chair. And we'll take it into doing some stretches to assist with our flexibility. So nice. We'll sit down in our seats slowly. And we're going to work on stretching the neck first. So we're going to hold on to our chair with our right hand, or just let your right arm hang loose down to the side. And you're going to tilt your left ear to your left shoulder until you feel a gentle stretch down through the side of the neck, top of the shoulder on the right side. And we're going to bring the head up and arm up. And we're going to hold the chair, let the left arm drop down onto the other side. Tilt your right ear to your right shoulder, and we're going to hold and stretch down to the side of the neck on the left side, top of the shoulder on the left. Okay, and bring the head and the arm up. Good. We're going to tuck our chin into our chest. And look straight ahead. Now let's gently turn the head to the right, looking over our right shoulder. Bring the head slowly around and turn, look over the left shoulder. And we'll look straight ahead. Good. All right. Let's take our palms out to the front. So arms are straight, palms together. We're going to turn our palms up to the ceiling. And then take the thumbs back for a nice stretch through the chest. So take the opportunity to relax. We all worked hard this morning for this last hour. So breathe in deeply through the nose, out through the mouth. Enjoy this stretch. Placing our fingers, turn the palms away from the chest, push the hands, the arms away from the chest, feeling a nice stretch through the upper back, through the palms, through the forearms, breathing in deeply through the nose, out through the mouth. Don't hold your breath. Okay. And let the arms come down and in. All right, we're going to stretch the hip flexors next, so the front of the thigh. A couple of different ways to do this. You come to half your chair, so you support on the left side. You can take the right leg back, or you can come to the front of the chair, still supported on the left side. You can hold the back of the chair, take your right leg back, nice and tall. So ankle is in line with the knee, is in line with the hip. You should feel a nice stretch through the front of the thigh. Tuck your bottom in for more of a stretch. And if you point your back toe, you'll get a nice stretch through the shin on the right leg as well too. And we'll bring that leg slowly forward. We're going to turn and do the other side. So you can pivot around to do the other side. I'll show you how it looks sitting on the chair as opposed to the front. We're going to take the left leg back, nice and tall. Tilt the bottom in. And you should feel a nice stretch through the front of the left thigh. And if you're pointing the toes on the left foot, a nice stretch through the shin on the left leg. And let's bring that leg slowly forward. And now we're going to turn to the front of our chairs. Sitting toward the front of your chair, I'm going to turn to the corner here a little bit so you can see proper form. We're going to stretch our hamstrings. So we're going to take our right leg straight out to the front, heel on the ground. I'm supporting my hands on my left thigh, nice and tall. And I'm just going to tilt forward at the hip. So avoid rounding the back and shoulders. We don't want to look down at the ground. We want to stay with a nice flat back, looking straight ahead, and you're just tilting forward at the hip. And you should feel a stretch down through the back of the right thigh. And we'll come up. Good. We're going to switch sides. So left leg out to the front, sitting nice and tall, hands on the right thigh, tilt forward at the hip. If your toes of the left foot are pointing towards your chest, you're going to feel a stretch through the calf as well too. Don't worry about that. We're actually going to stretch our calf as our last stretch for the day. And let's come up, bring that foot in. We're going to get up slowly out of our seats, come around behind our chairs or to the wall for support. Nice and tall. We're going to take a step back with the right foot. Press the heel of the right foot into the floor. Straighten the back leg as best you can for a nice stretch through the right calf. If you need more stretch, lunge forward. So push the hips forward. Straighten that back leg more. And feet together. And we'll do the other side. So last stretch of the morning. Let's take that left foot back. Heel on the floor. Toes pointing forward. If you need more stretch, push the hips forward into more of a lunge, but try to keep the heel of that left foot on the floor. And let's bring the feet together. All right. That's the hour. That hour went very quickly. We got into balance work. Lots of strengthening exercises today from head to toe, and nice relaxing strengthening, stretching at the end of the hour. So hopefully everybody had a good morning. Everybody felt like they worked hard. And I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their day.